Hi, my name is Maveen Kaur. I'm from DiscoverYourLifeToday.com. This is the Discover Your Life Today YouTube channel. Today we'll be going over 25 lessons I learned from meditating. These are the same lessons that I believe you can also learn if you start meditating, or things that you will pick up if you are already meditating. So, these are lessons that I learned as a beginner or an intermediate. I'm not an advanced meditator at all. I'm still working on meditating every single day. There are days that I've missed, or there's days that I've tried to find to meditate that, unfortunately I did not make the time for myself. But these are still things that I was able to learn while meditating. Now, these lessons that I've learned, these 25 lessons at least, were lessons I learned meditating over a 76-day period, over 366 days in 2016. So as you can see that I did miss a whole bunch of days, but in my meditation I was still learning a lot of different things and focusing on different things to put my attention on while I was learning. So hopefully you're able to listen to these things that I learned, and maybe even connect with certain things that you've also learned. Leave me a comment, let me know how this has helped you, as well as let me know if these are the same things that you've also experienced in your meditation. So number one of the things I learned in meditation was to really focus on my breathing and controlling the restless energy I had felt. Number two, I learned that I need to let go of the I am always right attitude. Number three, I learned that I need to make time for myself every single day. Meditation was a great time to do that, because I could take anywhere between 5 to 20 minutes, typically was my meditation time, and I can have that time for myself and really just focus on me. Number four, during meditation, I found ways to give of myself, give of my time, give of my money, and give of my efforts to people and things that I believe in. These are things that I learned I need to do, and I started to do. As it goes for meditation, one of the things I started to do was having 1 to 8 counting. So when I would breathe in, I would count 1 to 8. Excuse me. And as I breathe out, I would also count 1 to 8 as well. This would help me focus on my breathing and my awareness of sitting still, and instead of having my mind just wandering everywhere. Number 6, in meditation, what I learned to do was focus my positive energy towards other people that were not necessarily in my room. So it would be with friends and family, or to just people that I'd come across, and just try to put some positive energy into their lives. The 7th thing I learned while meditating was to let go of my mind, or let go of the mind, and believe in the power of God and the universe. I think this is a great way to connect in meditating, is to a higher power or the universe as well. Number 8, one thing I learned was, do not expect people to perform at the level I expect them to perform. Really, people are just going to perform at the levels they want to perform. So I shouldn't have an expectation on what I want of people, or have an expectation of people. Of course, I should only have an expectation of myself. One thing I learned from meditating, number 9, was to let go of the ego, and so I can understand other people better. Again, always working on letting go of the ego, trying to figure out, when that does come into play, and trying to notice it and recognize it, and understand where I'm coming from when I'm speaking with others, so I can then stop myself, really start putting myself again in their shoes, and really start understanding from their perspective, not just my own ego perspective. The 10th thing I learned was working on not judging other people. It was to have a more open heart and learn how to love other people as well. Again, things that we already might be doing, just things that had come to me, thoughts that were coming to me on things that I need to do, or things that I think we as a society also need to do. Number 11, learn to let go of the past, forgive myself for any mistakes that I may have made, and also learn to forgive other people of mistakes they have made. Number 12 was to find direction, cut out things that were not going to take me towards the direction that I want to go, because these are the things that I don't desire, or the thoughts that I don't want to have. Number 13 was to learn how to be a better communicator and leader, not only for myself and my family, but to other people as well that I come in contact with. Number 14, one thing I learned in meditation was to pray for the people who are living, was pray for the people who have actually passed away as well, pray for the poor, and pray for the wealthy. It's really just pray for everybody, pray for everybody's well-being, pray for everybody's health and wealth and prosperity, the more I can do that, the more positive energy I'm sending out there, and hopefully more positive energy is being sent back to me and my family. Number 15 was to be grateful for what I have and to be grateful for the things I do not have. So, be happy that, I don't have poverty, or be happy that, I have a certain amount of money and don't have other money yet, because, potentially I'm not ready for that level right now in my life. I can work towards it, absolutely. But, if I was just won $1 million, maybe I'll just lose that $1 million because I don't understand how to handle that money. So really be happy for what I have and what I didn't have at the time, and just keep working for the things I do want. Number 16, realize where I need to improve to be a better person, a better spouse, a better employee, a better entrepreneur, and just a better overall human being. That's one thing I learned as well. Just sitting in silence and just breathing in and out in meditation. Okay, so number 17, what I learned was the positive and negative energy that I have, is something that I see within myself and others as well. So if I see negative in other people, it's probably something that I see within myself that I haven't dealt with. And again, that's part of ego. I need to learn how to deal with that. Number 18, I need to learn how to have a talk with my inner self, just like what you may be doing when you are meditating. You find yourself, your mind may be wandering and it may be talking to itself. So allow it to do that and just really have that talk with yourself in your quiet time. In meditation, when I was breathing out, for example, I was really just breathing out the old me, and when I was breathing in, I was breathing in a new me, a new type of me. So that was kind of my goal in meditation when I started to learn. It was just to really how to breathe in a new person. Number 20, meditation can bring about structure to my day and life. That's one thing I kind of learned as well. One thing I liked about that was because every single day my goal was to try to meditate at the same time. Sometimes I would do it at night, and sometimes I would do it before work or in the morning or after lunch, depending on what I had planned for the day, what I had going on, and whatnot. Each day that I meditate, it's just a different experience that I have during my meditation, and this happens because sometimes I was doing a guided meditation with words, sometimes I'm just doing a meditation through music, sometimes I'm doing a silent meditation, sometimes I was doing a laying meditation or a sitting meditation or even a standing meditation. So every time I try a different type of meditation, it was a different type of experience, and it's the same thing that you will have experienced or have experienced yourself. Number 22, don't silence my thoughts. That's one thing I learned about meditation. I know a lot of times it says, don't let your mind wander, bring it back to, what you are doing right now is to the breathing. But sometimes I found that it was okay for me to let my mind wander to a specific thought. And then once I was done going through that thought, to just bring my mind and my breathing right back to where I was, to awareness, and allow my mind to wander a little bit and just kind of see where it was going to take me, because this is where some of these thoughts have come from, and all my learning points have really come from. Number 23, I have to give of myself to other people from a place of happiness. Again, sometimes we just do it because we feel we have to do it, but we should really feel like we want to do it, not that we have to do certain things. Number 24, look at the bigger picture. That's one thing I learned. Know who I am and know what I want to do and accomplish, and then go out and do those things. Number 25, show empathy and emotion and do not judge the whole world logically. So these are the things that I learned these 25 things that I learned in 76 days of meditation. During those 76 days of meditation, I also learned some additional things. I actually sat down and asked myself a whole bunch of questions, and here are 7 questions that I actually thought of as well. So this is just a little bit of a bonus section here. One of them are, who am I? So these are questions that you can also answer for yourself. Number 2, today I spent some money. What could I have done instead, and where else could I have spent that money instead? Number 3, why do certain thoughts come to my mind? Number 4, is it wrong to show people what material and non-material things I have when I've worked so hard to attain them? Number 5, will my meditation allow me to further my clarity of my dreams that I have when I sleep? So I have a really interesting dreams, obviously, when I go to sleep. So I was always wondering, will my meditation really help me clarify what those thoughts are and help me really understand what those dreams are a lot better, so I can put things into perspective? Number 6, Why do I care about people, places, and things, even when I feel that I need to let go of those particular things? And the seventh question that I thought of as well was, what form of life will I take in my next life? So these are the 7 questions I asked myself and answered as well, and still answering as well on a continual basis while I meditate, or as I just go through life and have conversations with friends. Please go through the list of 25 things that I also learned in meditation, and look at your own list of what you've learned in meditation, and add these things that I learned to your own list. And please, leave in your comments maybe some things that you learned through meditation, so I can maybe see it as well if I can also learn those same things. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for Discover Your Life Today. Again, my name is Maveen Kaura. You can find me at discoveryourlifetoday.com. You can also find the article on this again at discoveryourlifetoday.com/meditation. Hope to see you again on another video. Hope you have yourself a great day.